Easter buns
Sorry.
in a Muslim country. If you want some, you make some yourself.
Let's see if you can get it
First
on.
ever go? No, not too bad.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So the other day, our dinghy and the strong wind got tipped upside down, well, flipped up, and everything got biffed out. And we lost oars and fuel cans and all sorts of things. So I had to go and buy a new fuel can, one of these. So this is just a basic one, it's 5 litres. And you would think that this you have in your shed for your lawnmower and chainsaw, etc., and they're all the same. Well, they're actually not, and I didn't know just how cool this one was until I'd actually got it out to use it. Ordinarily, when we're in the dinghy, it is not calm like this, and to pour fuel into that hole while we're and there's people in here, and often this thing runs out. We're not that vigilant. We're not that vigilant about checking the fuel. So it'll often run out, and it's rocking, and we don't have a funnel in here, so we try and tip it in. Now, two problems is that it goes everywhere because we don't quite get the fuel straight in the top, and also when it gets to the top, you can't tell because you can't see the sides, so it overflows. Now this little fuel can that I bought has the most underrated bit of design and engineering. This is it upside down, and you can see this is actually a valve, and that opens when you push the mechanism in, but right now it's closed and sealed. So all we do, like usual, take out the pourer and put it back down. It doesn't look anything different than a normal one, except there is an air valve there, an air supply there that lets air go into the can, and of course fuel come out. Cool thing is, tip it up and it doesn't come out until you put it in here. I'm not sure if you're able to see this. Just do this properly. Then you push forward, and there we go. Fuel's going in, and then when the fuel gets high enough, the fuel will block the airflow back into the can and stop the fuel from going in. So I can't see how much is in there, but because it stopped flowing, we release it and hardly a drip is spilt. Such a cool device. So what day is it today?
It's birthday.
Yay, no, we won't ask how old she is.
Yes, I'm proudly announcing I'm 47, and I'm glad I am. Not be horrible leaving her behind.
Keep going, dog. Yeah, it's kind of sad, eh? There's like one of the city's landmarks, this castle, and here's this old ruin here. It's all trashed and there's no real track to get up to it, and yet it seems to be a respected landmark. We're at the Fethiye market and we're going to have some breakfast. Mummy's just been shopping. Some black pants and another one. Whoa.
Nina got sunnies.
Luca got his very cool shades. Nina's got her cool shades.
All genuine fake.
And all this for less than 50 New Zealand dollars. This is our market day pack. Breakfast, lunch, chicken, potato, spinach, complimentary pickles, sour yogurt, chai, pomegranate and orange. Yeah. Gin and tonic for Luca. Oven and stove at home, you find all sorts of nasty things down the side, so periodically it's got to come out. And that's a little hole down there.
Protects all the food that falls down the sides.
That
Sometimes
that Lucy can't get.
Lucy gets her nose in as far, but not right to the back. This is a miracle oven, this little thing. All the things that we cook in there.
Some
But we
treasures.
usually prepare 3 meals on the boat every day, so it gets a really good workout and the space gets really gross because it's so tiny
Yeah.
and compressed.
So just here in Marina, and we're getting our regular jobs done, which is pump out of our waste, which is about 180 litres of waste. We need some diesel and we need petrol. So it's all done here. So this is our chief pump guy, who's very professional, doesn't spill anything. Very, very good.
Thank you.
Doing the diesel. spring looks like it's arrived here in Turkey, so noise in the background is the generator going because we're doing washing and making water. We're in a beautiful bay here, it's very, very clear, and so I'm just doing a little job that's been waiting for the last I don't know, 3-4 months. We've been sitting in some pretty yucky water in various anchorages, sheltered they might be, but they're not too sure what's in the water. Anyway, that particular water promotes growth. Now we have a good anti-foul under our boat, but just around the edges I don't think anti-foul actually works where it meets the gel coat. So this algae grows, not barnacles but algae, and it looks horrible. It looks like an old man has been hanging around for the whole winter around the boat, so I'm trying to take it off. It's actually so slippery and slimy. I need to take a scraper and a scrubber. It's taking a long time, but I'm getting there. Take a look. So the fish are hanging around waiting for me to scrape it off. I'm going to take a look. I'll show you underneath. Not sure if you can hear me after that submersion, but we use this suction cap here to stick us onto the side of the yacht, and I can push against it to scrub off this beard which runs all the way along.
So the long-sleeved, long-legged wetsuit has come out for the first time.
These things get a bit of a flap, and it's faded. Can't have that. Beautiful one. We've got it up the right way, black at the top.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I looked on the internet. I knew that anyway.
You know more than me then.
Turkish and German flag. So the Turkish one is the courtesy flag, the German one's the crew flag. A few years ago in New Zealand we had a referendum sparked by the then Prime Minister John Keys to vote if we wanted a new flag. Now our New Zealand flag looks almost identical to the Australian one, and I've never really given it much thought, but since we've been flying a flag every time we sail and been in the international sort of zone, I've realised that the referendum was far more important just for our identity. I don't think anybody has looked at our flag and identified us as being a Kiwi. Not sure if you know the difference, but the difference between the Australian flag and the Kiwi flag is just 2 stars. The Australian one has one larger star beneath the Union Jack and an extra one on the Southern Cross area. So our one is like this. And as you can see, is a bit tatty. Now, New Zealand's not that a common sailing vessel in Turkey, and I can't find another nautical or marine New Zealand flag. So I went into a chandlery, and the flag that they showed me was this one. Now this is a flag that was actually proposed during the referendum that somebody made up. I loved it. I think it's a fantastic New Zealand flag. It's not official, but it's the only one I could buy, so I'm going to fly it. So right or wrong, a new one will fly. There is no flag anything like this behind a yacht that I've seen, whereas the red ones, like we had, there are, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 that I've seen that are not New Zealand. Australian, various other Commonwealth countries, Britain, loads of them have the same thing. You know, you look at a flag that's like this, all you see is a bit of the Union Jack and you can't tell anything else. That is distinctive. I think we should have this.